Hey guys, welcome to part 6 of my playthrough on Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 2 for the Xbox 360, PS3, Wii U, and Nintendo 3DS. And where's Pac? There you are. So last time we played through the last two stages. We played through the flip-flop stage and spiral stage, and now we're going to be moving on into the final two stages of Pacopolis. Wow, I can't believe we're literally 6 parts in and we're still not done. We're just now about to get done with this world. So yeah, and I really cannot wait to get to the next world as well. So yes, we're going to be tackling this stage, Robot Rampage, and the next stage, which is a boss fight. So let's go on and get into this thing. And there he is. That's the Grinder-Tron himself. And we just now see him wrecking Pacopolis. So, yep, so it's up to us to put a stop to him. Well, at least not right at this moment, because we still have to fight through all these ghosts and everything. Alright, and for some reason we always get scared. Okay, we scared 3 of them. Alright, cool, so we get an extra titanium. Alright, so throughout the stage, he's constantly going to be shooting a bunch of missiles at you, so you got to make sure to step out of the way so that way you won't get caught. Alright, so it's not really that much of a big deal. I think the missiles he fires are just shot at random places. So, and I like how the missiles can actually hit the vending machines as well. So thanks Grinder-Tron. You're a really helpful person. Alright, so we have these armored ghosts right once again. So as usual, you gotta hit them with your you gotta destroy the shields with your special, so that way you can chomp them. Yeah, that kind of makes me wish he could have done something like this in the show. I mean, like if he can't even do the if he has to, if he can't even use his special balance ability to take out the armors that the ghosts are wearing, then what was the point of becoming a knight and then using and then having to drill through the armors? Wow. Huh? I guess saying, you know, cartoon and game launcher right there. Alright, so I gotta do the wall jumps right here, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's one thing I love about Rubber Pac in this game is that he doesn't have that weird like that Super Mario 64 jumping style, whatever it is, where you have to repeatedly mash the A button. Yeah, at least it works different in this game. He can jump with double jump just like his base form. Alright. Yep, and here, see up here on this arcade zone right here, and the song that's playing right now is actually from Pac-Man Championship Edition DX. So yeah, because that's a game that I also play on the 360, and what I love about that game is that you can actually customize you can not only customize a maze stage, but also some soundtracks as well. It's kind of similar to Pac-Man 256. So yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I might even show gameplay of that game in the near future once I buy all the in-app purchases. And one thing I actually did see in that game is that it actually has a Ghostly Adventures maze. So yeah, that's one thing that I think that's one of the 2 things that I might be getting first. So yeah, so I honestly can't wait to do that in the near future in my own time. Okay. So we got that, we got our orange right here, the pack prize of the stage, similar to the flip-flop one. Alright, so we got these flipping platforms once again that always flip over every time you jump. Alrighty, gotta do some more wall jumping here. There we go. I love wall jumping in video games. Okay. Alright, and smash that. Let me turn on the volume right now. Yeah, I think the soundtrack for this stage is the one that also plays is the one that also plays in the show. Okay, sorry about that. Take out. Okay, gotta get rid of the ghost with the shields. All right, so that way we can use our skill ability. All right, so that way gotta go at. Oh shoot. Okay, there we go. That ghost almost ruined my combo right there. So that way, you can get enough points. So that way, because the high score needed for this stage is 11,000 points. So gotta keep doing this. Smash that. Oh god. Bam. Okay, watch out. Yeah, as I was saying, I think this is the soundtrack that also plays in the indie show as well. I think during the dramatic scenes with Betrayus. So yeah, pretty interesting. I just love how both Ghostly Adventures games ripped a lot of soundtracks from the show. Because I think in Pac-Man Dash's case, I think every soundtrack that played in that game were all from the TV show. I don't think there weren't any new original tracks or anything, but yeah, not so much for these games because like the arcade, the music that play in the arcade zones, and they also played in the first game as well in the Ice Room stages. Yeah, those soundtracks were from the Pac-Man Championship Edition games. So yeah, and most of them, and then I think all the others are pretty much original soundtracks. Right, we got this abandoned police car right here. I'm guessing like the officer who drove it left or something. It's kind of weird. Also, I love this part. Seriously, you hear that? You can actually hear jingles of the main Pac-Man theme. Like every time you do a super bounce on the springs. I love that. That's probably one of my favorite Pac-Man callbacks. That's actually one of my favorite original Pac-Man callbacks of all time. Like in any other Pac-Man game I've played. So that's actually kind of cool. I kind of wonder if that's a reference to one of the Pac-Man World games, pretty much. Because I thought I saw something like this in Pac-Man World 2. Like when I actually did finally manage to buy and play that game. I think like one of the stages in that game. I don't know. Ready? So chomp all those guys right there, and wow. I could have just used Metal Pack's special ability to like drag all of these scared ghosts and chop them all at once. So oh well. I guess I probably could have showed that off. Oh wow, and we got 3 Packberry pies right here. And wow, life is good. Another achievement. So yep, you get that achievement by collecting 50 Packberry pies. So really awesome. Okay, I love that too. Where the ghosts are literally shaped, where the pack pros are literally shaped in are literally in ghost shape, and also in Pac-Man shape as well. Yep, he definitely sees us. So. Alright, so you gotta be careful about this section because he's constantly gonna be shooting at the metal platforms you're on. So you gotta make sure you gotta get out of there quick before your good is dead. Okay, gotta hurry. Yeah, because if you actually fall off in this section, you don't lose a lot. You don't lose a life, by the way. But if you actually if you end up falling off here, yeah, you actually have to start back in the previous checkpoint you touched. So be careful. Come on, we can do this. Ooh. Did he shoot right there? I did not even see if he did. Okay. Some more platforming. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. And that's done.
Oh, come on! Uh-oh!
Don't worry, Pac! I've got your back!
Alright, so it looks like Silly has managed to save our butts right there, so thank God. So that way she's able to distract the Grinder-Tron. So yeah, and of course that is the end of the stage. So we should be able to get that gold medal. Yes, we got it. Here we go. Alright, so we just need one more gold medal in Pacopolis, and that'll be good. Even though I did not get one in the first stage, but yeah, I might replay through that on my own time. So yeah. There we go. I do like the concept of that stage and how it takes place at night. You know, it's kind of similar to that episode of the TV show where it literally took place at night. Even though like Buttocks actually manages to what is it? Buttocks actually manages to shut off like take all the power of take all the electricity power. And pretty much shutting down everything in Pac World, like the lights and all the machinery and everything. So pretty creepy. All right, so yep, we completed that stage, and now we're here. We're gonna be tackling the final stage of Pacopolis, which is Paczilla, which is Paczilla, which is an amazing callback to Godzilla. I'll say I've never really watched the Godzilla movies, but yeah. So here we are. Oh my god. This place is seriously under attack right now, and there's Spyro in his Grinder-Tron. Okay. So yep, there's the main giant robot himself. Up, and there's the Paczilla berry. So if y'all didn't know, Paczilla was actually a thing, and I think it is actually a thing in the 4th episode of the TV show, where Pac actually turns into a giant and pretty much takes on a giant wing monster. So yeah, that's it. It's not one of my favorite moments in the show, but it was a pretty good fight, I will say.
Grinder-Tron will destroy the city if you don't hurry.
Yep, we got that. All right, and last but not least, Circe.
What's happening, Circe?
We're all counting on you, my boy.
Alright, and the reward for talking to all 3 of these guys is, of course, a Packberry pie. Wow. I would have liked it was just Scientanium instead, but hey, I'll take it. Alrighty, so are we ready? Let's go on and chomp this berry.
Yeah! Look out below!
Ooh boy, so yep, so he's turned into a giant now, and this is Paczilla. Alright, to chomp, press X to chomp incoming missiles. Fire missiles, press Y to fire missiles after collecting 3, and brace, hold left to hold position when being pulled. Alright, let's do this. So yep, here's our first boss fight of the game, which is Grinder-Tron. Grinder-Tron is a giant evil version of Grinder, Circe's robot assistant that Buttocks built so Betrayers could attack Paclantis. Oh yeah, okay, I'll get into that later. I'll probably get into that later, but Betrayers really didn't do much in that episode. But yeah, I'll get into more on that later. So yeah, here's our first boss fight of this game. Oh my god, I can't speak right now. Alright, so yep, we're playing as Giant Pac-Man right now. So yep, it's pretty much like I said before, reference to the 4th episode of the show. Alright, so what you have to do, yeah, so you actually have to chomp all 3 missiles that he fires at you. You have to do it with perfect precision. Alright, there we go, chomp that. And then once you collect all 3 missiles, you press the light button and then just burp the missiles right in his face, which is actually pretty funny to think about. So yeah, one thing you gotta make sure of is that you cannot stand closer to him because he'll actually punch you. So you gotta be careful. Right? Oh my god, look at that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, do not stand closer to him, otherwise he'll just pretty much punch you. He'll actually punch you. Okay, chomp. Okay, I don't know what Spyro's doing right now. He's literally just flying around in his Grinder-Tron. And I do apologize for the frame rate issues. To those who actually played the Wii U version, of this game, I don't think this boss fight has many frame rate issues like this version does. And oh god, that's what I'm talking about. You get closer to him, he'll actually punch you. So you gotta be careful. Alright, so it looks like Silly has gone our backs once again, and this is our 2nd time playing as her, which is freaking cool. Heck yeah! Although there are still frame rate issues right here, but yeah, as I was saying, to those who played the Wii U version of this game, this boss fight does not have any frame rate issues. But in the 360 version, however, there is, and I think there is in the PS3 version too. I don't remember exactly. I do remember watching a playthrough of that game. So yeah. Oh gosh. Okay, I probably should not step closer to that. Alright, so what you do? Alright, so what you're supposed to do here is that you actually have to shoot his arms, so that way, in order to dislocate them. Alright, keep it dodging. Yeah, I really love Cylindria's dodging ability. It's way better than Spyro's pretty much. Like because like whenever you use Spyro's dodge, okay. Oh god. Okay. Oh god. Come on, dodge. Okay. Yeah, her dodge is actually much better than Spyro's because Spyro doesn't move directly move forward a pixel when he does it. So yeah, I like Silly's though. Like it's actually much more it's like she actually dodges with much more proficiency than Spyro does. Okay, be careful when dodging. And now you gotta shoot his chest while at the same time dodge these missiles. you can actually shoot them as well. So yeah, you can either shoot them or just dodge them. Right, come on, and there we go. All right, and now to finish him off, what you gotta do here is just mash the living heck out of the X button. All right, come on. You can do this, Paxter. I'm mashing it. Come on. And there we go. And to finish things off, sure you can. Oh my god, that is so freaking awesome. I love that. I love that so much. Come on. Why couldn't I wonder if Pac-Man World 3 had something like this, because yes, I've also played that game as well. And I've actually seen that that there was combat added to that game where Pac-Man can actually beat up enemies. So yeah, I'm guessing that right there could be a callback to that game. So yeah, that's just freaking awesome. So yeah, there we go. We have taken down the Grinder-Tron for the second time. Alrighty, and yes, we've gotten that gold medal. I just now noticed that was there. So hex yeah. Alright, so let's move on.
What's happening, Cersei? Did you find out what Betrays is up to this time?
Not exactly. I was only able to tap into Grinder-Tron's memory files for a few seconds before you turned him into scrap metal. But I was able to find this.
My parents! On one of Apex's spaceships!
Sure looks that way.
Get the lemon rocket ready, Cersei! I've gotta go and rescue them!
No can do. I had Grinder testing out the lemon rocket in submarine mode. I got a signal just before you got here that he had found Paclantis again, but then I lost contact.
I need the lemon rocket to get into space! Guess I'm going to Paclantis again!
Well, the good news is that it reappeared right off the coast, so you can get there pretty fast. No need to flush you down the drain this time.
Alright, so as what he just said, looks like we're gonna be heading into Paclantis, which was a thing in the TV show, and my favorite world in this game. So yep, there we go. We've unlocked it. So hex yeah. Oh my god, I love Paclantis so much. Like especially most of the stages in that game, and that's where we're gonna be getting more power-ups there. So which is pretty awesome. And of course, by beating Pacopolis, we have unlocked the Pack challenges right here. And of course, the Angry Fuzzbuzz actually led us to it. So this first one right here is the Mega Bouncer, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna be doing that in the next video. So if you all enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to hit that notification bell down there so that way you can get notified for every single video I upload. So the next video is gonna be Dragon Ball Legends, and then after that will be the first part of the gameplay of Sonic Dash. Because that game just got updated, I think last year, I want to say. So I still haven't showcased any of that yet. So yes, yeah, and of course, as for this playthrough, we're going to be heading into Paclantis, and we're going to be doing these two stages right here, and this is where we're going to be getting Chameleon Pack, and of course that's other power up right there. But you'll find out once we get to those stages there. So yeah, anyway, I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I will see you all in my next video. So peace out, and take care.